Francis Keith Davis. I was a PFC in the United States Army, and I'm from Springville, Utah. When the Allies planned the invasion of Hitler's Fortress York, they chose the Normandy coast of France for the invasion. They picked 5 landing sites. The code names were Sword, Juno, Gold, Omaha, and Utah. We went ashore on Utah Beach. We fought our way up to Brest, France. I was in the 16th Field Artillery Observation Battalion. We were the eyes and ears of the field artillery. We were always on the front lines, and many times we were ahead of the infantry. After fighting at Brest, we fought our way up to St. Lo. There was thousands and thousands of people killed at St. Lo, American soldiers, German soldiers, French civilians. As we convoyed through Paris, the Parisians lined the boulevards on either side of the boulevards, and they were waving American and French flags as we passed by. And periodically our convoy had stopped for various reasons. When the convoy stopped, the Parisians all climbed over our tanks and half-tracks, command cars, jeeps, artillery pieces. The girls they would kiss the GIs, and there was much cognac. The Parisians were really happy to be free of Nazi rule after so many years. After Paris, we fought our way more through France, and we fought our way up to Belgium. We were on the Belgium-German border. It was winter, and the ground was frozen, the snow was deep. We couldn't hold where we were on the border of Germany. They pushed us back to St. Vith. We couldn't hold at St. Vith. They pushed us back to Bastogne. At Bastogne, the Nazis had the Americans surrounded. We somehow escaped Bastogne, but our outfit was really banged up. The 285th Field Artillery Observation Battalion was in the same area, and they were banged up too, just like we were. We decided to make one new unit so we could be more effective in the war. But this never happened because the Nazi SS troops captured one battery of the 285th Field Artillery Observation Battalion and marched them in a snowy field and machine gunned them down. General Patton ordered the 82nd and 101st Airborne up to help us. But they couldn't drop in on planes, so they had to come in trucks, and it took them 2 days to get to the area. This one paratrooper asked me where the front line was. I told him he was standing on it. From here, we went through the Horstjugend Forest, and we fought our way to Koblenz, Germany. At Koblenz, Germany, we watched the Army engineers build a pontoon bridge across the Rhine River. The Rhine River was over a mile wide, very deep and very swift. If this bridge hadn't held, all this equipment would have been swept down the river, and it would have been a disaster. After we crossed the Rhine River, we went to a concentration camp near the city of Ohrdruf, Germany. When we arrived there, the prisoners were terrified of us because we had uniforms on. They thought they was in for more torture and inhuman treatment. After this, we was on our way to Czechoslovakia. In Czechoslovakia, we come to an army camp, and the German army had abandoned the camp, and there was no one in the camp. And I was one of the first ones to enter the camp, and I saw the Nazi flag on the pole, so I went over and took the Nazi flag down and brought it home. My name is F. Keith Davis. I was on the front line for 9 months, and I know freedom is not free.